and welcome back to That's What She Said. My name is Mercy. That's What She Said is now an audio and a video podcast, and we are featuring some amazing people in all the episodes. But before I introduce you to our guests for the day, let me give you my gyan. Social media is increasingly omnipresent today, but that doesn't mean you'll automatically develop an addiction to it. Take frequent breaks, set a time limit, set boundaries so that you and your children do not have to depend on social media for everything before it becomes harmful.
Do we start with a deep breath? Is that part of...
Breathe out.
Thank you.
Breathe out.
Yeah, breathe in and then breathe out. Thrice we have to do it.
Yeah.
Good to go. Welcome to the show, Abishek Kumar and Nirmal Pillai.
Thank you.
Do I call you guys that?
Full name and all.
I feel like Aadhaar card registration.
Thank you
Nirmal
for
and
having
Abhishek.
us, Mercy John.
Thank you.
RJ
Thank-
Mercy John.
RJ Mercy.
Yes, I'm trying to
pleasure.
change that name on Instagram, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a name, but every name is taken on Instagram.
What are you
so,
trying to
yeah.
get?
Tried so many, like, Mercy.John, John.Mercy, Mercy on air, Mercy
Everything's
podcast.
taken, what?
என்னென்னமோ போட்டு பார்த்துட்டு ஆனா எதுவுமே வந்து அவைலபிளா இல்ல because Mercy John is apparently a very common name.
Like Abishek Kumar.
Yeah, Nirmal also, yeah. I
Nirmal,
think
yeah,
so.
to some degree.
No?
But
Yeah.
not as much as Mercy John, I think. That's too
That's
common.
what's too common, and so many people are there. Not in India, it's like Nigeria. Apparently, Mercy John's son is a famous singer in Nigeria.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
But really?
Yeah. Cool. So, welcome to That's What She Said. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this with me.
Because of the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's what she said, huh?
And the coffee is very good.
True. So, we're going to be talking about social media, right? The good, bad, and the ugly side of social media. So, let's start our discussion. The first question being, when did you both first join Instagram?
First join Instagram.
Yeah.
I joined in, I think, college second year.
Okay.
And my first post was some kind of artistic shit where I took one photo of one crow in one very interesting position.
Crow.
Yeah, and I was like hashtag photography.
Okay.
That was my first post.
Okay.
I
And
think.
what
I
about
think
you?
For me also 2013 sometime.
Okay.
I clicked the post of a random building.
Yes.
Then there was this app where you can edit. It'll have a lot of preset filters.
And stuff.
I
Yeah,
forgot the
correct,
name
correct.
of the app.
Yeah. And even the logo used to look different.
Correct.
no?
Yeah. It was the retro.
Retrika.
Yeah, the camera.
It was the camera. Retrika was the app.
Retrika. Wow.
Oh, was it called Retrika?
I
No, the
think so.
app to edit pictures was Retrika.
Okay.
I used to go put all my brains for a preset filter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the output,
Okay.
post on Instagram. Instagram used to have the film cameras logo icon.
Correct. Yes.
Those were the days.
My Instagram first post was a plate of Nando's chicken. Yeah,
That's
literally.
very specific.
Yeah.
Nando,
So
not chicken.
no,
Nando's
Nando's chicken.
Nando's
Yeah.
This was Cathedral Road.
Yes, yeah. So Nando's had just come or something like that, and my friends were like, "Okay, let's go here." And they all had Instagram by then, and I did not have. And they said this is like the school app everyone is on. You have to
Yes.
download it. I downloaded it. I took a picture of the Nando's chicken. I put it there. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, this is my first post, and I miss Nando's, man. Like it's not there on Chennai
It's
right
not
now.
there
It's not there. No.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay, so when did you first realize that you can monetize your content, and how did the transition happen from posting a crow picture to monetizing content?
The transition, I think first one is when we realized it was monetizable is because once you start making videos and all, you see other influencers also and you see they're having brand collabs.
Correct.
And then you kind of realize that somehow these guys are getting paid for this. Definitely. And I think that's it. That's when you realize it can be monetized and something you can work towards.
Okay.
Because money is important. The transition happened, I think, slowly when during the lockdown.
Lockdowns.
And TikTok was like very popular, like in abroad and all those other places. But here, if I started making TikTok videos, all my friends will be, hey,
Cringe.
TikTok pandram paran. Like that kind of stuff. But luckily, I got rid of that shame fairly quickly. And I just started making stuff on TikTok and posting it on Instagram. Because TikTok 0 views, Instagram 10 views.
Okay.
Friends. And they'll give like 2 comments.
Right.
And I was very happy with those 2 comments. So I think that's when the transition slowly happened.
Okay, so you were on TikTok before.
I was on TikTok, no views, nothing.
okay.
And then it got banned, so I was very happy.
Yeah.
Not for everyone, for myself.
Okay, what about you?
I regularly posted some shit or the other. It was not conscious decision of making it or going
Okay.
viral.
Okay.
I just used to post to get attention. And suddenly during lockdown, you started getting a lot of numbers, I think. You realize that it's reaching random people because everyone's jobless at home watching random videos.
True.
It's true. That's
And lockdown changed things where suddenly followers also started increasing. My aim was to get 10,000 followers. So because we used to get swipe up feature on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
For stand-up
Correct.
comedians, that was a big deal because you can add ticket links for people to
Yes.
buy tickets. Instead of
Correct,
telling
correct,
go to book my show and book tickets,
Ama.
swipe up was a cool feature saying, hey, swipe up to get tickets. That was a flex.
Yeah,
so my
yeah,
aim was
yeah.
to get 10,000 followers.
Okay.
We somehow got, but after I got 10,000 followers, they made that link option available for everyone. So I
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
cheated.
Correct.
So
Okay.
then everyone started getting Janaki and all happened. So
Yes, exactly.
yeah, but I knew we could make a lot of money after this guy told me. We both did the same.
How did you both connect though?
We met during a college fest in IIT Sarang, IIT Madras is Sarang.
Okay,
so
okay.
he was representing his college. I was judging the theatre fest.
Okay, so not through Instagram.
Not
you guys
through
knew
Instagram.
each other.
We knew
before.
each other off for the first time we met there. And then I saw his videos on Instagram and told him, Macha, I really like your edits. Let's
Okay.
work together, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we worked on the same campaign. So I casually asked him how much you charged. He casually charged 3x more. And he had lesser followers that time. So this guy opened
I remember that
So-
conversation
Yeah.
still. He was like, "What?" In all caps, he was like, "What? You
Yeah.
can charge this much?" And
I
like,
think that's
yeah.
so true, right?
Yeah,
Lot
I
of
thought I
people-
didn't deserve that much. I felt no,
Definitely, yeah,
it's
yeah,
unfair to
yeah.
ask them so much.
Yeah.
But he kept going.
But no, but it was not me also. I also got the same thing from
someone else.
Nagma.
Amma, right?
Yeah. That time I asked her like how much to charge for Instagram video, and then she told me this much, and I was like, "What? Are you serious?" And I was like, "No, please, I can't." Like, feels
I
wrong.
don't think I deserve that. Yeah.
I still feel I charged too
Yeah,
much.
yeah. I think that's a thing with freelancers, you know, like
Yeah,
not
yeah,
only
yeah.
in the comedy field or anything on Instagram. I think even like my sister, for example, she's a
I've never
freelancer.
seen. Where?
Sister somewhere.
Never seen. Like Mercy's killing the podcast.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
she's nowhere. Here. Just
No.
referring to a sister. Like
Some sister. Not there for sure.
not the one who did the set for you.
No, not the one who just changed that by 2 centimeters.
Anyway, this strange person.
This anonymous sister.
With my sister, right? So she's a freelance digital artist, and most of the time she keeps thinking that she shouldn't charge this much.
Yeah.
But when I look at her art or something, like I say a number and you know my husband tells a number and she's like, no, I don't think I can charge this much. But again, the same thing happens. She talks to another artist and that
They
person
charge a
is
lot.
probably charging a lot. So I think this is like a misconception, miscommunication.
There is also one more
between-
thing which I learned recently.
Uh-huh.
If someone's charging high, right, you better go with that rate and charge everyone. Because if someone's charging on the other spectrum, on a very low side,
Yeah.
the market will still remain that way.
Exactly.
You know, you will never
It'll
grow.
open up.
Yeah.
So it's fine to overcharge. You can
Very
be shameless. I still feel a little shameful, but it's fine to be shameless because you're eventually going to help another artist get paid a lot more.
Very
Yeah.
true.
So
True.
charge more.
charge more.
charge more.
Nancy, lesson learned.
Oh, she has a name?
Sister.
So do you guys feel anxious posting on Instagram, right? Like I usually feel a lot anxious. Let's say like I have to post about my dog, for example, who's also here, by the way. Maybe it's not coming on camera, but she's here. So if I have to post about her or
All
like
the
just
characters
her
are just
sitting.
non-existent on the screen.
Yeah.
They're just there.
I feel very anxious sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
ஐயோ யாராவது கண்ணு வச்சிருவாங்களா ஏதாவது நசர் ஆயிடுமா அப்படின்ட்டு. Some people also put like an evil eye on a post and they'll put it thinking that it's all taken care. So do you guys feel anxious posting? Of course, like your work is work, but let's talk about
Oh,
posting
yeah,
about
yeah,
your
yeah.
personal stuff.
I am very particular. Even I believe in Nazar and all that.
Okay.
That's why I keep personal life a little private.
Away.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I, for example, if I got a car, I got a car 3 years back.
Okay.
I have not told anyone except my family group or something. I'm very particular in not kannu vekkradala.
Correct, yeah.
But I feel that is also inevitable. People are gonna cast eyes irrespective. Even if some post goes viral, it's anyway gonna get
Yeah.
Nazar.
There's always 20% of hate.
Yeah.
Of course.
If a post goes viral, definitely.
Yeah. But uploading pressure is real. It's like
Real,
a Friday
yeah.
movie release,
Yeah.
but a small scale version of it because the first 20 minutes after a video goes live, you feel like what's the reaction? You really want to know how people are taking it, right?
Yes.
Either good way or bad way, you want to know how it's received. So the first half an hour we keep checking, both of us. After that we let it slide.
Okay, but do you guys have like a posting process? Send it to few friends, ask if it's okay.
If it's
அந்த
a
மாதிரி.
stand-up video, we've made it a habit and a discipline to send it a few people because looks like stand-up videos can go either way.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
A
either
video
does
which
really
you-
well or like
yeah,
doesn't do
a
well.
video
at all.
which you feel is completely safe, it's completely funny, looks like there are so many problematic elements in it which you don't see.
Right.
You can't always blame the audience saying they're going to cancel you anyway. No, you have to take a responsibility on yourself to make sure it's little appropriate and doesn't offend someone, because it can come across like this guy is so oblivious to the fact that it's so politically offensive and he just casually uploads.
Yeah.
கொஞ்சம் awareness இருக்கிறது நல்லதுன்னு recently we've learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
நிறைய அடி வாங்கிட்டோம்.
Of course. Do you feel the pressure to be funny in every post that you post?
Yeah, kind of, because that's what you've kind of built it on, right?
Exactly.
So, and it's also fair because I think this is like your job. This is like our 9 to 5.
Yes.
So we're doing a work there. So I don't think we're vlogger type people.
Right.
Where full spectrum of our personal life comes into it at all.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to show, we kind of show. So the majority, we kind of realize it's like for people tuning onto a channel. When people tune into our channel, for example, they want something funny.
But does it also take away from your, like, let's say you just want to post a coffee photo on a story? Do you
Yeah.
feel like I have to put a funny caption for it, then only it is probably people will have fun? Or do you actually don't get into that
After a
and
point
just
you don't
post it?
follow it that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you need to get some work done, you just post it for the sake of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm
But
asking
it is-
about not work, right? Like something that you are probably you're just traveling, right? And you're just
Yeah.
looking at something nice. And if you want to post about it, do you feel like I have to follow it up with a funny thing, or do you just post
It's
it?
actually a good question. I think
We don't follow it, to be honest. If we
Okay.
see something amazing, if I'm watching a cricket match and I love what's happening, I just post it as it is. I don't
Okay.
go for a joke there.
Yeah, on story.
But if I go for a joke and make that funny, that'll perform better. Because my audience predominantly are following me for the humor and not for my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Correct.
Whereas another person who's just vlogging his everyday life, they'll take anything from him. But
Right.
there is a niche we have to maintain with our audience. That's slightly a disadvantage, if we can call it that. But then it's our responsibility to be funny as well, which we don't follow, honestly.
Correct.
At times,
Yeah.
when we are hanging out and all, nonsense and all we post.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't follow the syntax or algorithm
Right.
and all that.
Right,
But
right.
if we follow and we maintain the discipline, it might perform better.
So you're saying every post should be funny.
I think it's transformed from that to like I look at Instagram as purely work now.
Yes.
I open it and I don't feel like, oh, hey, I want to show people what I'm
I know.
eating.
Yes.
Maybe I will, but like I'll do it
Yeah.
for the purpose of selling tickets. Like I'll put something funny on a story and then the next story will always be a ticket link.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Even for me as a dubbing artist now, I have put all my voice
on.
work on Instagram. I made a guide out of it. So if someone is asking
Yeah.
for a sample, I'll just send that guide.
Lovely.
So that's
Yeah.
how it's become. Instagram is work, right? That's what even you guys you're saying, yeah. So do you guys let's say like something good like a tour, like for tour and all, you definitely need to put it out there, tickets la irkalam.
Yeah.
But for something else, do you usually post it after it's done? Do you believe in the jinx effect?
Can you give me an example?
Like-
Like a movie.
Let's say
a
for
movie.
example, a movie.
I don't post about a movie until
yes.
it comes out.
Exactly.
I don't even tell I'm shooting for this or that.
Yes.
I might tell I'm at the shooting spot or something, but I won't reveal who the lead is, who the director is. Because I believe, especially movies can get tanked in the final stage of production also.
Correct.
It's not in your control. So rather wait it out. Once it comes out, it's a better news to share also. Telling that my movie is coming out rather than telling I'm acting in a film.
What
I
about
believe
you?
that.
I've already posted.
You already posted.
Even the film schedule was not over. Nirmal posted.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Then
like
the movie went into a halt after he posted for a few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. Yeah, I was like, wow. First day of shoot I posted because I got too excited.
Of course, like I think even I do that. But also, does Instagram make you feel accountable in any way? Like these days, people work out and like they go for a workout and they're like, okay, I'm working out, which means I've started, which means tomorrow I have to do, and like you all do it with me. அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் இருக்குல்ல.
I suck at consistency. That is one thing I'm not good at. So I don't give them something for me to be accountable for.
Okay, you don't give it at all.
I don't tell them, hey guys, guess what's coming. அதான் நான் சொல்லவே மாட்டேன். வந்த அப்புறம் சொன்னா better.
Okay.
But he is very consistent. Tell him.
What? What am I concerned?
Working out now, he does.
But I don't post about the
He
working out.
recently started posting topless stuff. He's become that guy.
I would want shirtless, but I love my
Topless stuff.
followers also because I posted that thinking because I worked hard, so I was like I want to show
Yeah,
my
of
bod.
course.
Me climbing a rope, and I was like, oh dude, this is this is damn cool. And then all the things I got in the DMs were, bro, pick one coconut and come back also for thanks. That'll be very nice. And I was like,
So with these people, what accountability do you
yeah, I'm like, dude, you are amazing.
Yeah.
This is best comment.
Okay.
But I don't post for accountability.
He posts
Okay.
for the topless stuff.
Yes.
Topless.
Nirmal will like OnlyFans coming
OnlyFans.
soon.
Oh.
You can please just all kinds of
Yeah. Are we ready or are we ready?
That's what she said.
yeah.
That's what she said. Nice. Real content we are getting, guys. ஏதோ சொல்ல நினைச்சேன் நான் மறந்து போறேன் எல்லாமே மறந்துடுறேன்
This guy
லைக்
distracted with
நான்
the
சிரிச்சு
topless
சிரிச்சு
stuff,
எல்லாத்தையும் மறந்துடுறேன் பட் ஓகே
Next.
What are your opinions about being real on Instagram? Of course, it's understandable that whatever you're putting it out, it's probably 10% of your life, right? But I'm not talking about only your genre, but like, you know, there are different types of genre like fashion, lifestyle and all of that. People, it's very easy to kind of see that kind of a lifestyle and people are like, why am I not able to do that? Right? What are your opinion on being vulnerable or being real on Instagram?
I think there is a certain sense of authenticity you can sense also. When like you can, when you see somebody's post, you are like, oh, this is authentic. This feels like that person. I think we also strive towards that. I don't.
The thing is, audience catch your bullshit.
That's true.
They are
that's true.
smarter than you think they are. So once you post something which is so fake, it's not going to perform
Yeah.
well also. Which we have also seen at some point.
Like if we make a very
Forced
genuine,
paid promotion
heartfelt
video.
skincare video,
It'll
people will be like,
yeah.
they will not be like, oh, Nirmal,
Yeah.
Nirmal, ole, very nice. But no, they'll be like, what are you doing?
It'll be like, go get the coconut.
But
and
have
go.
you guys done any skincare?
Sadly, no.
We're waiting for you.
Waiting for you, ole.
Cetaphil. No. See, again, it's not. It does not align with who we are. Also,
But
it'll be
do
too
they
random.
reach out to you and do you say no to it or like how does that work?
No, we'll say yes. Like, we will take it and we'll be like, we'll make it funny.
You'll say yes
Ah,
sir,
okay.
to skincare.
For sure.
Lovely.
But I'll be like, I'll make it
Okay.
funny. I won't be like, hey guys, get ready with me today. I'm going out.
I'm waiting for that video.
Maybe I should just
I'm
do
also
it.
waiting, bro. Topless, get ready
Topless,
with me.
get ready with
yes.
me.
Mercy, your
With
husband's right here.
skincare.
Relax. Just relax.
What?
So
What?
much
There's a
effort.
husband?
So
There's-
much effort
there's
is
a-
put into this podcast and you're waiting for his topless.
I don't know where the husband is.
I don't know. It's behind
The
sister of
camera
dog.
is just rolling by themselves. It's miraculous.
Anyway, audience catch your bullshit. So it's better to be as true to yourself so that it comes across as organic as it can.
Yeah,
One more
that's
thing you asked in the same question. What is the second part of the question?
I've seen some people, post about their crying and stuff. When I see it, honestly, I'll tell you, I don't want to get cancelled. But then when I see it,
No, if you say this, I'll also get cancelled.
I feel like
So I
don't do it, bro. Like don't do it. It just I feel like it's wanting for attention is what I feel when I see it.
The fact that you set up a camera, roll it, and then cry.
Exactly.
I've
right?
also found that always sus.
Yeah, it's like Nirmal doing skincare. It's forced.
I think you're gonna get skincare
Set
brand,
up-
bro. It's
please,
coming. It's coming. It's for
please.
sure coming. After this podcast comes out,
Ole,
skincare is
ole,
coming.
ole.
Yeah.
No, but I agree with you.
See, you know for a fact it's fake. It's not genuine.
See, again, I don't know, man. I'm not able to say. I'm in a very middle spot, because the things that they're crying about, they also put the captions
Now you're making
down.
me the bad guy.
So,
You're cancelling me. Mercy, don't do this. That's what she said, not me.
too many, that's what she said
Sorry,
is happening
sorry.
today.
That's a
But
lie.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
No, think about it. Like if you were taking a photo of yourself,
Yeah.
how much thought you put into just like, oh, am I looking okay? Am I looking decent? So you have to do that, but also cry at the same time. Or like, what is it? You cry first and then you take the phone out. I don't know how it works.
Even I don't know. I'm very in between with these things, because the things that they're crying about seems very legit. Because they also put a follow-up post after that, what happened after the crying. So I don't know. I feel very in between with this. Should I feel bad for them? But shouldn't I?
I feel whatever makes anybody feel better. For some of us, I feel we'll deal with our personal stuff personally. For a lot of people, maybe they deal with it by talking about it, by sharing it. So if it makes them feel better,
Okay, cool. What about hate comments, guys? Do you guys get it?
Lot.
Can you tell a few to us?
Tell a few.
Yeah, hate comments.
Nicely excited to you. Seeing us get ass whooped. A lot I got. So people can take what you feel is very safe. They can interpret it in a completely different way. But it's good for you also. You keep learning. You keep understanding what's politically right and politically wrong.
Right.
So I got a lot of hate comments for that. we get cancelled for stupid stuff also. Yeah.
No, it's mostly like if you put any video, there'll always be, is this humor in 2023?
Oh.
So you're like, I mean, I don't know, man.
Okay.
So it's like that. It's not like hasna tha kya. You'll get hasna tha kya.
And there's always one cringe.
Cringe is very.
Most repetitive word.
Okay. Again, right, when you were talking about the whole woke culture, I feel it's become too much. We know too much through Instagram these days. Like, for example, I'm not able to enjoy a simple meal because everything you eat, they're like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, apparently, everything you eat is toxic. these days.
Everything you eat is
Oh, yeah,
toxic.
yeah.
Now we are cutting down consciously.
Now I'm like, if I eat this, I think, oh, in the real life, more than anything, we were all brought up saying milk is good. Right?
Now
We
milk
all
is
drank
like-
milk. Now
Oat milk you have to drink.
we have to drink oat milk because it's in my head.
It's the taste is nice, man.
It's in my head. I can't help.
Topless. Want to go climb coconuts and they drink oat milk for that.
Why am I catching strays here?
This podcast about you. Then
Yeah.
we align with you in the fact that everything you're conscious about, no?
Yeah.
But then after a point, it's my life marvels.
Ma like marbles, bro.
I like the philosophy of people. Like, I look at my grandfather. He's some 80s somewhere, and he's just been enjoying his life. He does everything. He smokes, drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, smokes maybe not. Kids don't smoke. But
I think it's about what makes you happy. Just do that. Mentally, if you're fine, good to go.
Yeah, but what to do with all these information that we are getting?
Block those pages.
It's in my head. It's
Comment telling cringe. Just comment on every reel.
Cringe.
Fries சாப்பிடுவேன் போடா.
Fries சாப்பிடுவேன் போடா. Wow,
That
nice.
should be the title of this
Yeah,
podcast.
I think so.
Boda.
Have you guys tried putting a time limit on Instagram?
I've tried, yes.
And have you?
No, I failed.
You failed.
Terribly.
Okay, how long did you?
I think the time limit, I put 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, it goes beyond that.
Yeah.
For sure. But I have had like stray successes in like shutting it off for like 7 days.
Oh.
So stuff like that works. But like
Okay.
day to day is difficult.
So has there been any like different social media detox?
Sometimes I'm pretentious, okay? So
yeah.
I'll after that 7 days, I'm like, wow, I'm a new
I'm a new
person.
person,
I don't care about likes. But then immediately 2 days later, I'll be like, oh, evlo likes vandirukku. So that's that.
Have you tried it?
Never.
Never. Don't want to try also.
Man, I have respect for. He keeps his notifications on.
No, I know.
What? In the beginning,
First one when you were my friend for 2 months.
Perhaps.
After he kept scolding me, and also it is very anxious if it
I
keeps
know, it
coming
keeps
up.
ringing.
He
Yeah,
gets it
yeah,
on the
yeah.
lock screen. How many
Yeah.
people?
I
I was
know,
like,
I know.
No, I didn't think of it that way. Then I started getting hate comments cancelled and all. Then I
Then
stopped.
you were like, no need, I don't want to see all
I
this.
don't want this.
Yeah. Also the FOMO, right? When you are away from Instagram for a long time, because Instagram has become like your primary source of information, right? Like anything that's
Yeah.
happening in the world. Like I get my news from Faye D'Souza. Like
Yeah,
I
me
know,
also.
anything happening in the world, I know only through her post. I don't have newspaper coming in my house. I don't have any news app downloaded in my phone. So is the FOMO real?
If you are not active on Instagram for 3 days, fourth day will seem a lot for you. There is so much to catch up on. Because like you said, you have to catch up on 3 days ka
Content,
news feed.
yeah,
Not
right.
even content, news
News,
feed.
yeah.
About your friend's life, about what's happening in the country, whatever. So it's quite a lot. Because I think every information comes within a minute on Instagram first. Then only InShots
Yeah.
gives me the notification.
True.
I think there was a phase when all of us just purged in shots out of our phones.
Exactly, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we wrap the topic, if you could sum both of your relationship in an Instagram caption, you can give me a caption and a hashtag.
Hashtag will be politically incorrect max.
But that's like when we are in private.
No, that's who we are naturally.
Yeah.
We can be honest, right? We are like that off
Okay.
Yeah, off camera.
off camera. But caption, you come up with a caption.
Caption.
You're saying time work.
I think we're very honest with each other. So hashtag honest that we can put.
Yeah,
And,
very honest. Dude, I think at this point we have.
Brother from another mother.
Yeah, true. It's because I'm not saying it lightly. We have so many days we have spent traveling together, and it's like 1 month you're with each other every day.
Yeah.
Strangely, we realize this when we were talking to Kenny and like other people. When they go traveling in pairs or together, they always get 2 separate rooms.
But we are conjuice, okay? So we try to save wherever we go.
And we stay in the same room also everywhere.
Okay, hashtag brother from another mother there.
Yes, it's cute.
Awesome, cool. We are moving to the game section.
Oh, let's go!
Red flag,
go.
green flag. எடுத்துக்கோங்க.
Oh, I had to pick both.
Yeah, giving expensive gifts in the early stages of dating.
Oh, heavy red flag.
Okay.
I think you should invest when it's the right time to invest.
Yes, that's true. Expensive gifts also, the thing about expensive gifts is also, it unknowingly puts pressure on the other person.
Also, you're spoiling the child.
Child,
Yeah, you're talking about dating.
I'm telling you, it's like giving the child expensive stuff right when it's growing up.
Oh,
So
that's,
keep expecting expensive
Oh,
stuff.
I like
That's
So let the child be modest and humble.
That feels like a thought out analogy.
No,
You've
it
thought
just came
about
up.
this.
I just came up with this. I don't go home and think
Something has happened and you're like, this gift, it feels like
No.
in your bathroom you're like, my Cartier. It feels wrong to have
Shit. That's Cetaphil cleanser.
that Cetaphil cleanser. 4,000 rupee. Oh,
It's 4,000. Huh?
I think so.
Get that brand deal, bro. Just call them out.
Yeah.
Okay. Texting all day.
So I don't like texting. But that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
according
caller.
to you.
I'm a
According to you.
caller.
Okay. You don't feature on their social media accounts. This is all with respect
Perfectly
to dating,
fine.
okay?
Amazing green flag.
Great.
Talking shit about their previous partners.
Lovely. Let them vent. It's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Be a
Very
good space to them.
Calling you out on your bullshit.
A very good green
Great.
flag.
They
Great, best.
Love bombing.
What is that?
Okay, love bombing is basically like, எடுத்த உடனே எல்லாமே ஓவரா பண்றது. Like expensive gifts, like, making expectation ரொம்ப அதிகமாக்கிறது.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is a red flag.
Sporadic ghosting. I'll tell you guys if you guys don't know what
Yeah, what
sporadic
is
ghosting is. Sporadic ghosting is
Soft
basically
ghosting,
like, let's say you meet someone on a dating app. They're there, they're fully there, and then suddenly they go missing for 2 days, and then they come back like nothing at all has happened, and they're like, "Oh, I was here only," like that.
Oh, it's not
It's
ghosting and just letting it be.
It's like going and coming back and making it look like I was here only.
Oh.
It is a red flag, but I'm guilty of it as well because my work is such. I keep traveling and all that.
I think it's a beige flag.
Okay.
It's like in the middle, color combination.
If they actually come back,
It's okay.
not knowing of them ghosting, it's fine. If they're aware that they're ghosting and keeping
Then
someone
that's-
hanging, that's a little.
I feel dating apps by design itself is meant to be like a very temporary. It's not supposed to be taken as an insult if somebody ghosts you or you ghost someone. So if they
Okay,
come
not
back, there's
only
something.
dating app. I'm just saying in general
In
in life
general.
also.
In general,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
reached
yeah.
a really good comfort level with someone,
Yeah.
that might not be.
Also, you don't know what they're going through. Also,
Yeah.
so
You
Be
might
very
as well.
empathetic, no, you
you
guys?
might as well communicate with them, telling I'll be off for 2 days. Don't expect anything from me, so
Yes.
that they're not expecting anything. Communication solves a lot of things.
yeah.
Okay, they are a die-hard fan of Big Boss.
I used to watch, now nothing. I don't not follow.
Big Boss, you.
But wait, it's entertaining. I don't blame them.
Okay,
No,
so at
if
least
they
if you
watch
don't watch, they'll give you news.
If they watch it ironically.
Yeah, if they know that they're laughing at it and not seriously following it, it's a
okay.
green
Also,
flag.
I know my mother used to watch this. I can't be like red flag mother. So I have to be like.
Yeah, red flag mother.
Takes astrology seriously.
Okay, seriously, my GF.
Yeah.
no, she
calls his
does it,
girlfriend GF.
but
Red
she does
flag.
it. But she does it ironically. So I would say seriously, if you take it, yes, red flag because.
It is a red flag. Imagine if someone cancels dating someone or marrying someone for.
Oh
just
yeah,
because
that all is nonsense.
Being friends with exes.
That's fine.
It's a tricky thing. I think it's a red flag.
Why, dude? He's scared. GF.
No. Oh, the other person.
Being friends with exes. Yeah.
Actually, it's fine. It's whatever. It's a
He's a smart guy. He changes
It's a
quickly.
green flag. No, because I just realized she is friends with her. Right?
That's what-
But
no.
I am not.
How is that a red flag if you're not? You
That's what. I just did by accident.
Yeah, he showed green flag.
Green
He's
flag,
like,
green
sorry, taking it back. For you, green flag. Okay.
Hey, you do whatever.
Yeah. Healthy flirting when you are in a relationship
What
with
is
someone
hell?
else.
with someone else. Like they say, no, yeah, I'm just doing healthy flirting. Yeah,
What
it's
is healthy
fine."
flirting?
You're flirting with someone.
You're
else.
flirting.
Flirting, but not like just flirting.
I mean, if you guys have a pre-established,
Open relationship.
not open relationship.
If you're not in an open relationship.
I'm not.
I'm giving you the scenario. Listen carefully.
Yeah.
You're in a very serious relationship with a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But she's casually flirting with everyone. Will you be fine with it?
But then you are also allowed to casually flirt. with
I'm
others.
asking you.
Me? Why aren't you answering?
I'm not in a relationship.
I'm.
You're also allowed to flirt.
Yeah, define flirting. That's
Like,
the thing.
What?
Going all out.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
no.
flirting, bro. Nothing. Like not meeting and all, but just flirting
Just
on
flirting.
Instagram.
On Instagram?
And anywhere, like
Texting.
messaging and
It's very-
calling.
Tricky, eh?
I will have issues, I feel.
I will also get insecure a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit sad, I feel.
Okay.
But you'll flirt.
No, I won't.
Okay, discussing your partner's flaws with your friends and family.
I will not do that. I think it's a little of a red flag because they're being so vulnerable and honest to you. Might as well keep it to yourselves.
Yeah.
Unless it's toxic, then talk with someone so that
Yeah.
it's not in your head.
What about you?
It's a red flag. I had to think for that for a second. Because like sometimes like when you're in like a toxic relationship, you're not aware of the fact that you are actually in a toxic relationship. So you don't know like what are the things. Maybe it's not even about the other person. It's just about compatibility issues.
Yeah.
So you don't know if you're actually how big the problem is unless you voice it out to someone.
Yeah.
So maybe like I wouldn't say like going out of the microphone and
This is
announcing
actually
it.
a very interesting take on it. I wouldn't have thought like this, when I was even writing this, I didn't think like that, but that's a good one.
Yeah, because like at some point, if you have like one very close friend who's like a brother or someone,
Yeah.
and you talk to them about your relationship, and you're like, this isn't sitting
That's
right
when you
with
realize
me.
how it is.
And then the other person is like, is that? And you're like, oh, that's normal. And they're like, no, that's not normal. That's when you start realizing slowly. So it's like somewhere in the middle.
Can do it. Having photos of your ex in your phone.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have.
Then green flag show.
You had great time while clicking that picture, right? Might as well let that exist. Remind you of how good the relationship was back then. Unless it's a photo of you punching someone.
Yeah.
Then delete it.
Yeah.
Don't glorify.
You can have. It's like there's a capsule. It's a time capsule, and that happened. You can't like pretend suddenly. Oh, who is this?
Yeah.
Like the people in the room.
People in which room?
This room.
This room. Where's my sister? Where's my husband?
There's nobody here. So
Okay. Always being late to dates. You
always.
guys are later.
It's
Okay, a little bit. I feel a 10-15 minute margin is okay.
no. I think it's a red flag because I've seen my previous girlfriends get really irritated if you're consistently late.
Consistently late.
Because
Yeah,
you-
once in a while it's
Once in a
okay.
while,
It
yeah.
comes across like you're not putting as much effort as the other person, which is not fair on them. Might as well reciprocate.
Okay, fair. My mind has changed.
This is therapy session for you.
Getting their friend along always for your dates.
This happened to me. So it's big. So
Always. Why?
Always, yeah.
no,
Some people do
always,
it, yeah.
always is a problem. Sometimes you can obviously hang out with their
Yeah,
friends.
that is different for your dates. Like, let's
Yeah,
say
yeah,
you're
yeah,
going
yeah.
on a romantic date and her friend is
I had a situation where I think in the middle of dating, I didn't know dating because I was just coming out of a long relationship. So I was going out with this girl and I thought all dates are like this. 4 dates I went to, all 4 friends are coming. I was like, of course, this is how,
Okay.
it works. And then I realized, wait, what are you doing, dude? And then no, so yeah. red flag.
Okay. Okay, cool. So with that, our red flag, green flag has come to an end. Okay, next is word association, guys.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to ask a word, and the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
thing that comes to your mind, you can say. It doesn't have to be a word, it can be a sentence also. Okay? So, lockdown,
Instagram.
I have to say now.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Trust.
My friends.
Yeah. Friends and
Hey
family.
guys, you can't
No,
repeat.
the thing is with this, his answers influence me also while thinking.
Okay, then my friend.
Okay, next I'll answer first.
Okay, cool. Crowd work.
Fun. Every show is a new show.
Yeah, exciting. It feels like a thesaurus. But
Okay, Mercy, we'll make this easy for you.
interesting.
One word, I answer. The next word, he answers.
Yeah.
Cool?
Okay.
Okay, done. Yeah.
Chennai.
Chennai. Mogappair.
Cut the tension. Tension.
Sorry.
Fame.
Bubble.
Anxiety.
Solvable.
Travel.
Sorry, is that cancelable? No, it's not.
No, it's everything has a solution is what he meant.
Yeah.
Travel.
So much learning, dude. So much learning.
Content.
Enjoyable.
Technology.
Innovating. I think you have to catch up with it.
Comedy.
It's a learning experience.
நிறைய லேர்ன் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கீங்க ட்ராவல்ல லேர்ன் தான் காமெடி
Okay. Comedy is.
I think it's the only thing I can do. Everything else even comedy I'm mediocre, but I'm confidently mediocre about it.
Yeah, comedy. For me, really learning is because I started with Instagram and then I switched to stage. So
Okay.
for me, it's like it's always learning.
Okay, nice. Okay guys, I think we're done with word association.
Let's go. Next is
And with that, it's almost done. Okay, so before I leave with a word. Do you guys know what soft launching with respect to dating is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's when you don't tag the other person or show their full face or something.
Yes.
Some hand photo.
Yeah, so basically soft launching is like, just putting like 2 wine glasses or like, just show your hand or
Hand.
like,
Aw.
yeah, so basically that is soft launching.
And you don't
Nice.
tag also. So they'll
Yeah.
be like, wow,
Like, yaar.
it's like a cute little, it'll give you one sense of fun. That's
Yeah,
all.
you also got that validation. You also wanted to put it out and you also put it out, but then the other person doesn't know as well. So yeah, I think that works out.
Where did this come from? You just wanted to tell us what soft launch is.
No, so usually when I ask a word for the day, nobody knows it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I say it, but this time.
Please, I'll
Nirmal, you
pretend,
do it.
cut, edit. What is
No,
soft
like
launching?
it.
In turn, I'll tell you one more thing which I learned recently.
Yes, please.
Soft ghosting. That's also a thing apparently.
Oh, what
Yeah,
is that?
soft
Like
ghosting.
sporadic, like you
Sporadic
mentioned, it's a
ghosting,
little
yeah.
softer than that.
It's
What is
Very
that?
soft, like 2 wine glasses, but that wine you remove. Slowly from the picture.
It's just fade to black.
Slowly.
Like,
You-
it's very
so-
slowly.
It's apparently a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, but we all do it unknowingly. Sometimes you just, you don't end the conversation with some people and you just like disappear. But then you come back after 2
It's
days,
like quitting
you say something.
cigarettes.
Yes.
From 10 you cut down to 5, 3.
Okay, that's,
Yeah.
that is
And
soft
then you
ghosting.
ghost.
Apparently.
Okay.
Is there any? I love this game.
Your turn. One
My turn. Okay, what is my turn? I feel like
Something you'll have. You read so much.
I'll ask you guys. Do you know what sober dating is?
when you go on a sober date.
No.
No.
That's too simple.
When you choose to go on a sober date because you want to develop meaningful connections and not go on a date while getting drunk. So that is sober dating.
Boring.
No, it's fun. It's nice.
It's fun, but I like conversations initially
you're
when not high, a little tipsy.
Little tipsy,
It
okay.
helps you break the ice. After you're comfortable with this person, you can go on sober dates because you know you can comfortably handle them while being sober.
So the first date has to be
It's not mandate.
okay.
It's better with.
Better.
I agree with you.
Okay, thank you so much, Abishek and Nirmal. This was so much fun. I don't think I've laughed this much in any of my other episodes because this was truly like I've even forgot the questions.
I think this is the most honest viewer also. So
Yeah.
be careful with the editing.
Arigato.
Thank you so
Arigato
much. It was
gozaimasu.
lovely
Thank
having you
so much.
guys.
Thanks for
And
your coffee.
Coffee.
yes, oat milk
Yes, please.
and
guys.
normal milk.
Yes.
All right, with that, it's time for us to leave. And like I always say, be good and do good.
RJ Mercy.
Is this the outro music?